Welcome to Six Figs. I'm Kyle. In today's video, we're talking about Dfinity's Internet Computer, everything from the ecosystem news to the charts. So let's dive right into this. Invoice has partnered with Dfinity. Now it looks like they are new and growing, so give them a follow at Mate Invoice. Now this is an interesting concept because the demand for peer-to-peer payment services is exceptional. We've got Cash App, we've got PayPal, we've got Venmo, we've got all these other apps, right? Now, what's wrong with a lot of these other apps? Well, they take a cut of your payment, and InvoiceMate probably will do the same. But guess what? Everything's easily accessible by like governments and things like that. You got all these other strings attached to it. This sounds so simple. Business can create an invoice, send it to you, pay it. You pay it in crypto, USDT, USDC, blah, blah, blah. So I'm excited to learn more about InvoiceMate, and we'll do that in a future video. And folks, it seems like Dfinity has just been all over the world. It seems like Dominic's in Japan one day, the United Arab Emirates, he's in Dubai, like all over the place. Like, it's insane. And you guys wanted Dfinity to do better at marketing. Well, guess what? These guys are going all over the place. I've talked to a few of them that it's an extremely exhausting task to be doing this type of thing. Jumping time zones, being away from family members. It takes its toll. So be very thankful for all these people like Dominic Williams and the Dfinity team that are out there talking about crypto. I thought this was an extremely cool picture. A lot of OGs in this picture. We got the one and only, folks, the one and only Dominic Williams. And we got CZ. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that looks like CZ to me, all in the same picture. So, it is what it is. IC 1101 says, ready to take the plunge into the IC 1101 metaverse? Explore a virtual space and let your imagination run wild, folks. I'm on a slow computer. Whoa, it just loaded in. So this is, folks, this is, whoa, this is, this is basically the metaverse for IC 1101. And this is my first time actually being in this metaverse. And I'm on my slow computer. So I'm not going to really spend too much time on this because this needs a proper video. But as you guys can see, this is the IC 1101 metaverse, and they do have another space variation of this, but you can talk to people, you can find your friends on here, things like that. So we'll drop a link to the IC 1101, but anyways, they've got a new metaverse virtual space. So we'll check that out in a further video, but I thought that was worthy. So yeah, kind of cool. Check it out. Link in the description. Now, let's talk about the markets, everybody, because this is green. Green, green, green. And we are seeing the last little nugget I put together was this little chart. And this was from October 21st. This was 3 days ago. I was talking to people about how we've got the inverse head and shoulders, folks. And this is why it's so important to follow me on Twitter at Real6Fig. And I was telling people that we've got an inverse head and shoulders, and guess what? I'm hoping that we see the price action come up and flag and then move up even higher. Well, what happened with that? Let's go back and check. ICP, where are you? Here it is. So you guys can kind of see what happened. So we had the prediction on what was going to happen, the flag out. And we did get the flag out right here, and then price moved up to the upside. So right now, what's the price of the markets doing? Well, let's just go back here and check really quick with Bitcoin, right? Because that seems to be the talk of the town right now. So Bitcoin right now, folks, we are seeing somewhat of a bull flag pull, and it feels like, a bull flag or some sort of flag pattern here. We do have a very nice bull flag pull, and you guys can kind of see that there could be a flag being made right now. So with that said, I do think that we're going to continue to see Bitcoin maybe do an A, B, C, D, E, F retracement on the 1 hour chart up to this 50 moving average line at about 33.2. And I do think that at that point, there's a good chance we could possibly see Bitcoin move up. Now, as far as ICP is concerned, folks, well, we need to pull up that chart and digest that. So here it is. You know, on that ICP chart, folks, you know, it doesn't get any better than this. I love to see this price action just kind of moving up. Right now, we are kind of seeing some interesting price action. We are seeing the price kind of reach for this 50 moving average on the 1 hour chart. But getting back to the 4 hour chart, I think it was, when we left off, maybe it was this 8 hour chart. It was the 8 hour chart, because the last time I left off, I was kind of telling people, you know, how much I love playing price action under the 50 moving average and the 200 like this, and how a lot of times price will just rip off vertically. So that's exactly what we saw. And folks, I do think that right now at this point, we could be seeing some Elliott wave theory to the upside. So right now we are seeing this first leg, and I do think that we might see somewhat of another move like this. So at this point, we've got a nice bull flagpole, and you can see that symmetrical triangle pennant kind of filling out. Maybe it's a flag, but I do think that we're going to see price action come back up to at least this $3.65-ish level, if not rip up to that $3.75-ish level. So on the daily, and this is not financial or trading advice, but I am super, super excited about what's going on with the daily charts, folks. When it comes down to it, ICP, guess what, is now technically, we haven't had a candle close above this this Ichimoku cloud on the daily, but this is bullish to see price action up above here. In one of my previous videos, I said, I don't care where ICP is at by the end of November. I just want it above that $3.20 level. So that still stands, and I do think that we are probably going to see, based off these candle wicks, something like this occur. Price actions going, you know, we might get somewhat of a falling wedge or something like that going into November, and then another move to the upside. But very, very prevalent start of Elliott wave theory here. Really, folks, there's just so much going on with the markets right now with the spot Bitcoin ETF. Is this going to be what catapults us into the next bull run? Everybody's going to be talking about Bitcoin. I mean, I hope. Because guess what? If you've been here the last 6 months, you've probably got your bags packed, and we're ready for the bull run. It's been 2 years, folks, since November 2021. I'm sick of this bull market shit. So I love you all. Hit that subscribe button, folks, because we're going to be doing some aggressive coverage of ICP and the markets here coming up. See you guys all in the next video.